The turning point you've been longing for isn't distant. It's closer than you think. Today marks the beginning of a new chapter, one where my plans for you begin to unfold in ways you haven't imagined. I have been working behind the scenes, aligning every detail and preparing every step. This moment is not random. It is part of the perfect design I have crafted for your life. I am the God of restoration, renewal, and breakthrough. And I want you to know that nothing you've experienced has been wasted. This turning point doesn't mean all challenges will instantly disappear, but it does mean that my hand is working powerfully in your circumstances. I am opening doors that seemed forever closed, and I am making ways where there appeared to be none. The struggles you have faced have not been in vain. They have prepared you for what I am about to release in your life. Trust that I am not late, nor have I forgotten you. My timing is always perfect, and today is the day I begin a new thing in you. Allow this turning point to fill you with hope and anticipation. Lean into my presence, and you will see that I am faithful to fulfill what I have promised. I am with you every step of the way, ensuring that nothing will separate you from the love and purpose I have for you. This is not just a change, it is a divine transformation. Today is the day I begin to show you what I've been preparing all along. The plan I have for your life is not an accident, nor is it subject to the whims of chance. It has been carefully crafted with your best interests in mind, woven together with love and precision. Each step you take, each choice you face, and even each trial you endure is part of a greater design that leads to fulfillment and joy. I want you to rest in the assurance that I have everything under control, even when it feels like the pieces are scattered. My plan for you unfolds at the right time and in the right way. There's no need to rush, to worry, or to compare your journey with others. I am orchestrating events, moving people, and aligning opportunities in ways that you cannot yet see. What may seem like delays are actually moments of preparation. I am molding your character, strengthening your faith, and ensuring that when the doors open, you will be ready to walk through them with confidence. Lean into the assurance of my perfect plan for your life. Trust that I am working all things together for your good, even when the path seems unclear. As you walk with me, you'll begin to see glimpses of my handiwork, and your heart will be filled with peace and gratitude. My plan for you is not just good, it's perfect, and I promise that it will lead you to places of abundance, joy, and purpose. My timing is not always what you expect, but it is always perfect. I see the beginning and the end, the whole picture that you cannot yet comprehend. While you may feel impatient or wonder why things aren't happening faster, I want you to trust that my timing is aligned with what is best for you. I am never late, and I am never early. Every moment is orchestrated with purpose. Trusting my timing requires faith, especially when you are in a season of waiting. But remember, the waiting is not empty. It is a time of preparation. I am working in your heart, building your character, and aligning circumstances in ways that you cannot see. Every second of waiting is meaningful because it is part of my process to bring you into the fullness of what I have for you. Do not despise the wait. It is a sacred space where I am at work. Let the knowledge of my perfect timing bring peace to your heart. Instead of striving or worrying, rest in the assurance that I am with you, guiding you at every step. I know the plans I have for you, and they are good. Trust that my timing is never wrong, and you will see how everything comes together beautifully in the right season. Before the breakthrough you've been waiting for, there is a season of preparation. This season is not wasted. It is where I am equipping you for the greater things ahead. Like a seed planted in the ground, much of what I am doing in you may not be visible yet, but it is essential. I am cultivating your heart, refining your spirit, and preparing you for what is to come. Do not rush this process, for it is necessary for the fullness of the blessing I am bringing. Preparation can often feel like a time of waiting, pruning, or even testing, but it is where the greatest growth happens. I am using this season to teach you dependence on me, to deepen your faith, and to align your desires with my will. Every challenge, every lesson, and every quiet moment is part of the preparation. What seems like silence or delay is actually the foundation for the breakthrough that is on the horizon. Embrace this time of preparation with faith and gratitude. Trust that I am at work, even when you don't see immediate results. Know that I am shaping you into the person who can fully receive and steward the blessings I have in store. The preparation is not a punishment, it is a gift. And soon, you will see the fruit of all that has been cultivated in this season. Challenges are not meant to defeat you, but to strengthen you. Each obstacle you face is an opportunity to grow, to trust, and to see my power at work in your life. I am with you in every trial, not as an observer, but as your strength and shield. You are never alone, and you are never without help. The challenges that come your way are not greater than my power in you. Strength grows when you lean on me. I am your refuge and your source of endurance. In the moments when you feel weak, remember that my strength is made perfect in your weakness. I am not asking you to overcome challenges by your own power. I am asking you to trust in mine. Each challenge is refining you, teaching you resilience, and preparing you for the greater things ahead. Allow the challenges to draw you closer to me. As you rely on my strength, you will find that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. I am not only with you, but also working through you to accomplish what seems impossible. Trust in my ability to carry you through, and you will see that every challenge is part of the journey to something greater. In moments of uncertainty, when the path ahead seems unclear, my light is always with you. I am the lamp to your feet and the light to your path, ensuring that no matter how dark things may seem, you are never alone. You don't need to know every detail or see the entire picture. It's enough to trust that I am guiding you step by step. My light is constant, unwavering, and sufficient for every situation. Uncertainty can feel overwhelming, but I want you to know that it is in these moments that my guidance shines the brightest. When you surrender your need for control and allow me to lead, you'll find a peace that transcends understanding. I am not asking you to figure everything out. I am asking you to trust that I am in control. My light will illuminate the next step, and as you take it, the way forward will become clearer. Let my light be your source of comfort and direction. You don't need to fear the unknown because I am already there, preparing the way for you. Walk with confidence, knowing that my light will never fail. Trust in my guidance, and you will discover that even in uncertainty, there is hope, purpose, and peace. When life feels chaotic, when plans fall apart, and when uncertainty looms, remember that I am in control. Nothing escapes my sight, and nothing is beyond my power. I hold the universe in my hands, and I also hold your life. There is nothing too big or too small for me to handle. My peace is available to you, not as an escape from reality, but as a reminder that I am sovereign over all. Knowing that I am in control allows you to release the burdens you were never meant to carry. You don't have to figure out every detail or solve every problem. Trust that I am working all things together for your good. Even when the circumstances seem overwhelming, I am orchestrating every detail with precision and love. My peace will guard your heart and mind as you rest in the assurance of my power and my plan. Allow my peace to fill your heart. Let go of the need to understand everything and trust that I am with you, working on your behalf. My control over your life is not a limitation. It is a promise that I am always working for your best. Rest in this truth, and you will find a peace that anchors your soul, even in the midst of chaos. You were never meant to rely solely on your own strength. I am your source of power, your refuge, and your ever-present help in times of need. When you feel weak or overwhelmed, remember that my strength is available to you. It is not something you have to earn. It is a gift I freely offer. Lean on me, and you will find that I am more than enough for whatever you face. Relying on me doesn't mean ignoring your struggles. It means inviting me into them. I am with you in every battle, every challenge, and every decision. When you trust in my strength, you'll find that the burdens you carry become lighter and the obstacles before you become opportunities. My strength is not limited by your circumstances. It is greater than anything you can imagine. Let me be your strength. Surrender the weight you're carrying and allow me to sustain you. You will see that when you rely on me, you are capable of far more than you ever thought possible. I am with you, and my power is made perfect in your weakness. Trust in my strength, and you will find the courage and endurance to keep moving forward. Hope is not just a feeling, it is a certainty rooted in who I am and in the promises I have made to you. When the road ahead seems long and the challenges seem great, I want you to hold on to the hope I have given you. This hope is not fragile or fleeting. It is a steadfast anchor for your soul. It is a reminder that I am working in your life, even when you cannot see it. Hope carries you forward when you feel like giving up. It whispers to your heart that better days are ahead, that my plans for you are good, and that nothing is impossible with me. I know the struggles you face, and I want you to know that they are not the end of your story. My hope is a light that shines in the darkness, guiding you toward the future I have prepared for you. Allow my hope to fill your heart and mind. Let it strengthen you, encourage you, and remind you that I am always with you. No matter what you face, my hope is a promise that I am not finished with you yet. Trust in this hope, and you will find the strength to keep moving forward with confidence and joy. Fear has no place in the life I have planned for you. It is not from me, and it does not define you. I want you to surrender your fears to me, to lay them at my feet, and trust that I am greater than anything that causes you anxiety. My perfect love casts out all fear, and my power is sufficient to handle anything you face. When you release your fears, you make room for my peace and my strength to fill your life. Surrendering your fears doesn't mean pretending they don't exist. It means acknowledging them and choosing to trust me instead. I know what you are afraid of, and I want you to know that I am with you in those moments. I am your protector, your guide, and your refuge. No fear is greater than my love, and no situation is beyond my control. Let me show you the freedom that comes from releasing your fears to me. You will see that as you trust in my power and my promises, the grip of fear begins to loosen. I am with you, giving you courage, clarity, and confidence to face whatever comes. Fear does not have the final say in your life. I do. Trust me, and you will experience a peace that transcends all understanding. Joy is not dependent on your circumstances. It is a gift that flows from trusting in who I am and the plans I have for you. When you choose to trust me, even in the midst of challenges, you open your heart to experience a joy that the world cannot give and cannot take away. This joy is not fleeting. It is rooted in my presence, my promises, and my love for you. Trusting me doesn't mean you will never face difficulties, but it does mean that you can find joy even in the midst of them. My joy gives you strength to endure, courage to persevere, and hope to believe that better days are ahead. It is a wellspring that renews your spirit and reminds you that I am always with you, working all things together for your good. Allow my joy to fill your heart. Choose to focus on my faithfulness and on the blessings I have placed in your life. As you trust me more deeply, you will find that this joy grows stronger, becoming a constant source of peace and encouragement. I am with you, and my joy is my gift to you, a reminder that no matter what you face, you are never alone. You are not created to walk this journey alone. I have placed people in your life to support you, encourage you, and remind you of my love. Community is one of my greatest gifts to you, a reflection of my desire for you to experience connection, understanding, and unity. When you lean into the relationships I have provided, you will find strength, hope, and joy that you cannot find on your own. Community is not always perfect, but it is a powerful way for me to work in your life. Through others, I provide comfort in times of sorrow, wisdom in moments of confusion, and companionship in seasons of loneliness. I also use you to bless others, to share my love, and to be a source of encouragement. When you invest in community, you are participating in something far greater than yourself, a reflection of my kingdom on earth. Embrace the community I have given you. Be open to both giving and receiving, and you will see how I work through relationships to bring healing, growth, and strength. I am with you, using the people in your life to remind you that you are never alone. Together, you will accomplish more than you ever could alone, and my love will be evident in every connection you make. Your thoughts shape your perspective, your decisions, and your faith. That is why I call you to renew your mind through my word and my truth. The world may fill your mind with fear, doubt, and lies, but I want to replace those with peace, confidence, and hope. My word is your guide, a lamp to your feet and a light to your path. When you meditate on it, you will find clarity, strength, and direction. Renewing your mind is not a one-time event. It is a daily practice of aligning your thoughts with my truth. Each time you choose to focus on my promises instead of your problems, you are allowing me to transform your mind and your heart. I want you to see yourself as I see you, loved, chosen, and capable of great things. As you renew your mind, you will begin to experience the freedom and peace that come from living in my truth. Let me guide you in renewing your mind. Spend time in my presence, reflecting on my word and allowing it to shape your thoughts. You will see how, little by little, your perspective changes, and you begin to see the world through my eyes. I am with you, helping you to overcome fear, doubt, and negativity. My truth is your foundation, and it will lead you to a life filled with purpose and peace. Every promise I have made to you is a reflection of my love and faithfulness. My promises are not empty words. They are unchanging truths that you can hold on to, no matter what you face. When you feel weary, uncertain, or overwhelmed, remember that I am the God who keeps every promise. I have not forgotten you, and I am working in your life to fulfill everything I have spoken. The hope that comes from my promises is not wishful thinking. It is a confident expectation rooted in who I am. Even when circumstances seem to contradict my word, I want you to trust that I am faithful. My promises are your anchor in the storm, your light in the darkness, and your assurance that I am always with you. They are a reminder that your future is secure in my hands. Cling to my promises and let them fill your heart with hope. Trust that what I have spoken will come to pass in my perfect timing. I am with you, ensuring that every promise I have made will be fulfilled. My word never fails, and my love for you never changes. Rest in the certainty of my promises, and you will find strength, peace, and joy in every season. Forgiveness is not just about others. It is also a gift for you. When you choose to forgive, you release the weight of anger, bitterness, and resentment that has burdened your heart. I know that forgiveness can be difficult, especially when the wounds are deep. But I want you to remember that forgiveness is not about condoning the hurt. It is about choosing freedom. My forgiveness for you is boundless, and I call you to extend that same grace to others. Forgiveness is not a one-time act. It is a journey of letting go and trusting me with your pain. Each time you choose to forgive, you are declaring that my love and justice are greater than any offense. I am with you in this process, giving you the strength to release the hurt and the courage to move forward. Forgiveness is not forgetting. It is choosing to let my healing work in your heart. Allow me to guide you in the path of forgiveness. You will see how, as you let go of the pain, your heart becomes lighter, and my peace fills the space that resentment once occupied. I am with you, helping you to forgive, heal, and grow. Forgiveness is not weakness. It is a reflection of my strength in you. Trust me, and experience the freedom and peace that come from forgiving. Letting go of control is not a sign of weakness. It is an act of faith that opens the door for my power to work in your life. I know how hard it can be to release the need to manage every detail and to trust that I am in control. But when you let go, you make space for my plans, which are greater than anything you could ever imagine. I want you to experience the peace and freedom that come from trusting me with every aspect of your life. Holding on to control can often lead to stress, frustration, and a sense of being overwhelmed. You were never meant to carry such burdens alone. When you surrender to me, you will find that I am more than capable of handling what you cannot. I see the whole picture, and I am working in ways you cannot yet understand. Letting go does not mean giving up. It means trusting that I am at work on your behalf. Allow me to take the burdens you were never meant to carry. As you release control, you will find a new strength rising within you. A strength that comes from knowing I am with you, guiding and providing for you. Trust me, and you will see that my plans for you are not only good, but also perfectly timed. Letting go is the beginning of experiencing my fullness in every area of your life. Serving others is not just a task. It is an expression of my love flowing through you. Each time you serve, you are reflecting my heart and bringing light into the lives of those around you. Service is not about perfection or recognition. It is about humility and a willingness to be my hands and feet in the world. When you give of yourself, you not only bless others, but also discover a deeper joy and purpose in your own life. The joy that comes from serving is unique because it is rooted in selflessness. When you choose to serve, you are stepping outside of your own concerns and allowing me to work through you. Whether it is a small act of kindness or a larger sacrifice, every act of service has eternal value. I see everything you do, and I delight in your willingness to reflect my love. Let me show you the beauty of serving with a heart aligned to me. You will find that as you give, you receive more than you could have imagined: joy, peace, and a deeper connection to my purpose for you. I am with you, empowering you to serve others with love and compassion. Your service is not in vain. It is a powerful way to bring my kingdom closer to earth. Every day is an opportunity to draw closer to me, to experience my peace, and to be renewed in my presence. I am not far away or unreachable. I am with you, inviting you into a deeper relationship with me. Through prayer, reflection, and quiet moments, you can find the strength and direction you need for each day. My peace is not something you have to search for. It is a gift I freely offer when you spend time with me. Daily communion with me is not about rituals or perfection. It is about connection. When you make time to be with me, you will find that your worries begin to fade, your heart feels lighter, and your perspective becomes clearer. I want to fill you with my peace, a peace that surpasses all understanding and guards your heart and mind. In my presence, there is fullness of joy and a deep sense of belonging. Allow me to be your source of strength and peace each day. You don't need to have all the answers or the perfect words. All you need is a willing heart. As you draw near to me, you will find that I am already here, ready to guide you, comfort you, and renew you. My peace is my gift to you, and it is available every single day. My truth is a light that illuminates your path, a foundation that keeps you steady, and a source of clarity that dispels confusion. When you choose to walk in my truth, you are aligning your life with my will and experiencing the freedom that comes from living in the light. My truth is not restrictive. It is liberating. It shows you who you truly are in me and what I have planned for your life. Walking in my truth doesn't mean you will never face challenges or questions, but it does mean you will have a firm foundation to stand on. My truth equips you to face life with confidence, knowing that I am with you and that my word never fails. It replaces lies with hope, fear with courage, and doubt with faith. Every step you take in my truth is a step toward the fullness of life I have promised you. Let me guide you in walking in my truth. As you do, you will find clarity in your decisions, peace in your heart, and a deeper connection to my presence. I am with you, lighting your way and ensuring that you are never lost. My truth is your compass, and it will lead you to a life filled with purpose, joy, and hope. Trials are not meant to break you but to build you. They are opportunities for your faith to grow, your character to be refined, and my power to be displayed in your life. I know that trials can be difficult and exhausting, but I want you to remember that I am with you in every moment. You are not facing these challenges alone, and you are not without help. My strength is made perfect in your weakness, and I am ready to carry you through. Persevering through trials does not mean ignoring the pain or pretending everything is fine. It means trusting that I am working all things together for your good, even when you cannot see it. Every trial has a purpose, and every difficulty is an opportunity to draw closer to me. I am your refuge, your strength, and your ever-present help in times of trouble. Allow me to strengthen you as you persevere. You will see that the trials you face are not the end of your story, but the beginning of something greater. I am with you, providing the endurance, wisdom, and courage you need to keep moving forward. Trust in me, and you will find that even in the midst of trials, there is hope, purpose, and victory. Forgiving yourself is one of the hardest yet most liberating things you can do. I know how much you hold on to your mistakes, your regrets, and the times you feel you've fallen short. But I want you to understand that my grace is greater than any failure. If I, the God who knows every detail of your life, have forgiven you, then you can let go of the chains of guilt and shame that hold you back. My love for you is not based on your perfection, but on my unchanging character. Forgiving yourself doesn't mean ignoring your mistakes. It means acknowledging them and trusting that my forgiveness covers them completely. I have already taken your burdens upon myself, and I want you to live free of the weight that regret can bring. Each day you choose to forgive yourself, you are accepting the new beginning I have given you. You are not defined by your past mistakes, but by my love and purpose for your life. Let me help you release the guilt and embrace the freedom that comes with self-forgiveness. You will see that as you let go, your heart becomes lighter and your spirit more open to my plans for you. I am with you, restoring what has been broken and reminding you that you are deeply loved. Forgiving yourself is not about forgetting the past. It is about embracing the future I have prepared for you. I am your provider, the one who knows every need you have before you even ask. There is nothing in your life, big or small, that is outside of my care. Trusting in my provision means believing that I will always supply what you need, when you need it, and in the way that is best for you. I do not withhold good things from those who walk with me. My provision is not limited by circumstances, and my timing is always perfect. Trusting my provision can be challenging, especially when resources seem scarce or answers feel delayed. But I want you to know that I am always working, even when you cannot see it. I am aligning opportunities, moving hearts, and preparing blessings that will exceed your expectations. You do not need to strive or worry. I am your source, and I will not fail you. Allow me to fill your heart with peace as you trust in my provision. You will see how step by step I provide exactly what you need to move forward. I am with you, ensuring that every need is met and every prayer is answered in the right way. My provision is a reflection of my love for you, and it is always abundant and sufficient. Surrender is not about giving up. It is about giving over, placing your plans, your fears, and your uncertainties into my hands. When you surrender to me, you are not losing control. You are gaining my guidance, my peace, and my power. I know how difficult it can be to let go, but I want you to trust that I am more than capable of leading you to where you need to be. My ways are higher than yours, and my plans for you are always good. Surrender requires faith, especially when the path ahead is unclear. But every time you choose to release your grip, you allow me to work in ways that you cannot yet imagine. I am orchestrating every detail, ensuring that nothing is wasted and that every step is part of the greater plan I have for your life. Trusting me with your surrender does not mean the absence of action. It means aligning your actions with my will. Let me show you the beauty of surrender. As you place your trust in me, you will find a freedom and a strength that cannot be found elsewhere. I am with you, guiding you and providing for you in every moment. Surrender is not the end. It is the beginning of a life filled with purpose, direction, and peace. Storms will come, but I want you to know that they will not last forever. I am the God who calms the wind and the waves, and I am with you in every storm you face. My hope is your anchor, steady and secure, holding you firm even when everything around you feels unstable. No matter how fierce the storm, my presence is your shelter, and my promises are your assurance that brighter days are ahead. The hope I offer is not a vague wish. It is a confident expectation rooted in my character and my word. Even when you cannot see the way out, I am already working to bring you through. Every storm has a purpose, and I am using even the difficulties to strengthen you, to draw you closer to me, and to prepare you for what lies ahead. Trust that I am with you, guiding you toward calm waters and renewed peace. Allow my hope to fill your heart and mind. You will see that as you cling to me, the storms begin to lose their power, and your spirit is renewed. I am with you, ensuring that no storm will ever separate you from my love. My hope is your light in the darkness, and it will carry you through to the other side, stronger and more resilient than before. Gratitude is a powerful key that unlocks joy in your heart. When you choose to focus on the blessings I have placed in your life, rather than the challenges you face, you open the door to a deeper sense of peace and contentment. Gratitude is not ignoring difficulties. It is choosing to see my hand at work, even in the midst of them. Every good and perfect gift comes from me, and I delight in seeing you recognize and celebrate them. Living with gratitude transforms your perspective. It shifts your focus from what is lacking to what is present, from fear to faith, and from despair to hope. Each moment of thankfulness is an act of worship, a declaration that you trust in my goodness and faithfulness. Gratitude renews your spirit and reminds you that I am always with you, providing for you in ways both seen and unseen. Let me fill your heart with gratitude. As you cultivate this practice, you will find that joy begins to overflow in your life. I am with you, blessing you in ways you cannot yet imagine, and inviting you to live with a thankful heart. Gratitude is not just an action. It is a posture of trust and a pathway to the abundant life I have for you. Setbacks are not the end of your story. They are often the beginning of something greater. I know the disappointment and frustration you feel when things don't go as planned, but I want you to trust that even in these moments, I am at work. Every setback is an opportunity for growth, for deeper faith, and for my power to be revealed in your life. I am the God who turns obstacles into opportunities and failures into victories. When you face setbacks, you have a choice: to let them define you or to let them refine you. I am with you, using these moments to strengthen your spirit, clarify your purpose, and prepare you for what lies ahead. Setbacks are not a sign of my absence, but a reminder that I am with you, working all things together for your good. Trust that I see the bigger picture, and that what feels like a loss is often a setup for a greater gain. Let me use your setbacks to build something beautiful in your life. You will see that as you trust in me, what once felt like defeat becomes a testimony of my faithfulness and love. I am with you, ensuring that no setback will ever separate you from my purpose. My strength is made perfect in your weakness, and together, we will turn every setback into a stepping stone toward the future I have for you. Regret can weigh heavily on your heart, but I want you to know that you are not defined by your past mistakes. I am the God of second chances, of new beginnings, and of unending grace. When you hold on to regret, it can cloud your vision and steal your peace. But when you release it to me, I replace it with forgiveness, hope, and restoration. You are not bound by your past because my love has set you free. Letting go of regret doesn't mean forgetting your mistakes. It means trusting that I have redeemed them. Every moment of your life, even the ones you wish you could change, is part of the story I am writing. I use all things, your victories and your failures, for your good and my glory. Do not allow regret to hold you captive. I have already released you from its chains. Allow me to bring peace to your heart as you let go of regret. You will see that, as you trust in my grace, the weight you've carried will begin to lift, and your spirit will be renewed. I am with you, reminding you that your worth is not based on your past, but on my love for you. Let go of regret and step into the freedom and peace that I have prepared for you. Progress, no matter how small, is worth celebrating. I see every step you take, every effort you make, and every time you choose faith over fear. You may not be where you want to be yet, but I want you to know that I am proud of how far you've come. Celebrating progress is not about settling. It is about acknowledging my hand at work in your life and finding joy in the journey. The journey of growth is not always easy or fast, but every step matters. I am with you, guiding you and equipping you for what lies ahead. When you choose to celebrate progress, you are cultivating gratitude and recognizing that I am working even in the small things. Each moment of progress is a reminder that you are moving forward and that my plans for you are unfolding. Let me fill your heart with joy as you celebrate your progress. You will see that, as you acknowledge the steps you've taken, your confidence will grow and your hope will be renewed. I am with you, cheering you on and reminding you that every step is part of a greater purpose. Celebrate where you are and trust that I am leading you to even greater things. In the noise and busyness of life, it can be hard to hear my voice. That is why I invite you to find quiet moments with me, to step away from distractions and be still in my presence. In these moments, I speak to your heart, bringing clarity, peace, and direction. You don't need to strive or perform. You just need to be with me. I am here, ready to meet you where you are. Quiet moments are not empty. They are filled with my presence. When you choose to pause and listen, you open your heart to my guidance and allow me to refresh your spirit. I am not far away or hard to find. In the stillness, you will hear my whispers of love, encouragement, and direction. I am working in your life, even when you don't see it. Let me bring clarity to your heart through quiet moments. You will find that, as you spend time with me, your worries begin to fade, and your perspective becomes clearer. I am with you, ensuring that you are never alone and that you always have access to my peace. Make space for quiet moments with me, and you will discover the clarity and strength that only I can provide. Perseverance is not just enduring difficult times. It is choosing to keep moving forward, even when the road is hard. I see your efforts, your struggles, and your determination, and I want you to know that I am with you every step of the way. Perseverance is a reflection of your faith in me, a declaration that you trust my plan even when the outcome is uncertain. I am strengthening you, equipping you, and walking beside you as you persevere. When you persevere, you are not alone. I am your source of strength, your refuge, and your ever-present help. The trials you face are not meant to defeat you but to build your character, deepen your faith, and prepare you for greater things. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a victory. I am proud of you for not giving up, for choosing faith over fear, and for trusting that I am with you. Allow me to renew your strength as you persevere. You will see that with each step, you are growing stronger and moving closer to the purpose I have for you. I am with you, ensuring that your perseverance is not in vain. Trust me, and you will find that the journey, though challenging, is filled with moments of grace, joy, and victory. Trusting my plans for your life is not about surrendering your dreams. It is about aligning them with something greater, something eternal. My plans for you are good, designed with love and care, and crafted specifically for your purpose. When you choose to trust me, you free yourself from the burden of trying to control everything. You open your heart to the beauty of what I am doing, even when you cannot see the whole picture. My plans may not always match your expectations, but I want you to remember that I see what you cannot. I am orchestrating every detail, weaving together every moment to create a life of purpose and meaning for you. Even when the way forward seems unclear, I am guiding you, ensuring that every step is part of my perfect design. Trusting my plans is not about giving up. It is about walking forward in faith, knowing I am with you. Let me show you the freedom that comes from trusting in me. As you release your fears and embrace my plans, you will find peace, hope, and clarity. I am with you, working all things together for your good and my glory. My plans are not just better, they are best. Trust me, and you will discover the fullness of the life I have prepared for you. Obedience is not about rules, it is about relationship. When you choose to walk in obedience to my word and my will, You are expressing your trust in me and your desire to live in alignment with my purpose. Obedience opens the door for my blessings and allows my plans for your life to unfold in beautiful ways. It is not a burden. It is a pathway to joy, peace, and fulfillment. Walking in obedience may sometimes require sacrifices, but I want you to know that I see and honor every step you take in faith. Each act of obedience is a declaration that you trust me more than your own understanding. It is an invitation for me to work in your life in ways that you cannot yet imagine. Obedience is not about perfection. It is about a heart that says, "Yes, Lord, I trust you." Let me fill your heart with joy as you walk in obedience. You will see how, as you align your steps with my will, you experience a deeper connection to me and a greater sense of purpose. I am with you, guiding you and blessing you in ways that reflect my love for you. Trust that your obedience is not in vain. It is leading you to the abundant life I have promised. Forgiving others is not about excusing their actions. It is about freeing your heart from the weight of anger and resentment. I know the pain you have experienced and the difficulty of letting go. But I want you to trust that forgiveness is a gift, not just for them, but for you. When you choose to forgive, you are aligning your heart with mine and allowing my peace to fill the spaces that bitterness once occupied. Forgiving others does not mean forgetting what happened or allowing the same hurt to occur again. It means trusting me to bring justice and restoration in my perfect way and timing. Each time you forgive, you are choosing freedom over bondage, love over anger, and healing over hurt. I am with you, giving you the strength to release the pain and to walk forward in peace. Let me guide you on the journey of forgiveness. As you surrender your hurt to me, you will find that your heart becomes lighter and your spirit is renewed. I am with you, reminding you that forgiveness is not weakness. It is a reflection of my power at work in you. Trust me to handle what you cannot and experience the peace that comes from letting go. Gratitude is a powerful force that transforms your perspective and strengthens your heart. When you choose to focus on what I have done for you, rather than what you lack, you open the door to joy, peace, and hope. Gratitude shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance, reminding you that I am your provider and that I have already blessed you in countless ways. Living with gratitude doesn't mean ignoring your struggles. It means choosing to see my faithfulness even in the midst of them. Each moment of gratitude is an act of trust, a declaration that you believe in my goodness and my provision. I want you to know that I see every thankful thought, every whispered prayer of appreciation, and every moment you choose to focus on my blessings. Gratitude strengthens your spirit and draws you closer to me. Let me fill your heart with gratitude. As you cultivate this attitude, you will find that your strength increases, your worries fade, and your joy overflows. I am with you, reminding you each day of the many ways I am working in your life. Gratitude is not just a response, it is a practice that connects you to my love and my purpose for you. Change can be unsettling, but I want you to know that I am with you in every transition, guiding you and sustaining you. My hope is your anchor, holding you steady when everything around you seems uncertain. Change is not something to fear. It is often the way I bring about growth, renewal, and new opportunities. Trust that I am working in every change to bring you closer to the purpose I have for you. Hope sustains you when the path ahead is unclear. It reminds you that I am faithful, that I have a plan, and that I will never leave you. Even when change feels overwhelming, I am your constant, your unshakable foundation. Each step you take in faith is a step toward the future I have prepared for you. My hope is not a fleeting emotion. It is a steady assurance that I am always with you. Allow my hope to fill your heart as you navigate change. You will see that, as you trust in me, what once seemed uncertain becomes an opportunity for growth and renewal. I am with you, ensuring that every change leads to something greater. My hope is your guide, your strength, and your promise that the best is yet to come. My presence is your refuge, your anchor, and your source of peace. In the chaos of life, when the noise around you seems overwhelming, I invite you to rest in me. You don't need to carry every burden alone or navigate every challenge by your own strength. I am with you, ready to fill your heart with a peace that surpasses all understanding. My presence is not distant. It is near, constant, and sufficient for every moment. The peace that comes from my presence doesn't depend on your circumstances. It flows from knowing that I am with you, that I am for you, and that I am working in every detail of your life. When you choose to focus on me instead of your worries, you create space for my peace to guard your heart and mind. I am the God who calms the storms, and I want to calm the storms in your soul. Let me remind you of the power of my presence. Spend time with me, and you will find that your perspective shifts, your burdens lighten, and your heart is renewed. I am here, offering you a peace that cannot be shaken by the trials of life. Rest in me, and experience the fullness of my presence, my love, and my peace. Walking by faith means trusting in what you cannot yet see. It means believing in my promises even when your circumstances seem to say otherwise. I know it's not always easy, but I want you to know that every step you take in faith draws you closer to the purpose I have for you. Faith is not about having all the answers. It's about trusting that I am the answer, that I am with you, and that I will never fail you. When you walk by faith, you are choosing to rely on my strength instead of your own. Faith is not about ignoring challenges. It's about facing them with the confidence that I am greater. Each step of faith is an act of trust, a declaration that you believe in my power and my plan. I see your faith, even in its smallest expressions, and I am honored by your willingness to trust me. Allow me to strengthen you as you walk by faith. You will see that, with each step, your confidence grows, your hope is renewed, and your spirit is strengthened. I am with you, guiding you and providing for you along the way. Faith is not about perfection. It's about trusting in me, the one who is perfect. Walk by faith and you will discover a life filled with purpose, joy, and victory. My love for you is boundless, unchanging, and eternal. It is the foundation of everything I do in your life and the source of the joy I want you to experience. Living in my love means knowing that you are fully accepted, fully known, and fully cherished. You don't need to earn my love or prove your worth. My love for you is a gift, freely given, and it is greater than anything you could ever imagine. When you choose to live in my love, you open your heart to a joy that transcends your circumstances. This joy is not based on what you do or what happens around you. It is rooted in who I am and my unshakable commitment to you. My love is your strength, your refuge, and your guide. It fills every empty space and heals every wound. Let me show you the joy of living in my love. As you embrace it, you will find freedom from fear, peace in uncertainty, and a deep sense of belonging. I am with you, reminding you every day that you are my beloved. My love is not just for moments of joy. It is your constant companion through every season of life. Live in my love, and let it fill your heart with joy. My grace is sufficient for you, covering every weakness, every failure, and every shortcoming. It is not something you need to earn or work for. It is my gift to you, given freely out of my love. Grace means that you don't have to carry the weight of perfection. It means that even when you fall short, I am there to lift you up, to forgive you, and to guide you forward. Living in my grace sets you free from the chains of guilt and shame. It reminds you that your worth is not defined by your mistakes but by my love for you. My grace is not an excuse to stay where you are. It is the power to move forward, to grow, and to become all that I have created you to be. I am with you, offering my grace as a constant reminder that you are never alone. Let me fill your life with the freedom of my grace. You will see that, as you rely on me, your burdens become lighter and your spirit is renewed. My grace is not just about forgiveness, it is about transformation. Trust in my grace, and you will discover the freedom and strength to walk confidently in the purpose I have for you. Change is not something to fear. It is a natural part of the journey I have designed for you. I know how unsettling change can feel, but I want you to remember that I am with you in every transition. Change is often the way I bring about growth, healing, and new opportunities. When you embrace change, you are trusting that I am in control and that my plans for you are good. The strength that grows from embracing change comes from relying on me. You don't have to navigate transitions alone or figure everything out by yourself. I am your guide, your protector, and your provider. Each step you take in faith is an opportunity for me to work in your life in new and powerful ways. Change is not an end. It is a beginning, a doorway to the greater things I have prepared for you. Let me be your strength as you embrace change. You will see that, as you trust in me, what once seemed uncertain becomes a pathway to growth and renewal. I am with you, ensuring that every change leads to something greater. My plans for you are good, and I want you to experience the fullness of the life I have designed for you, even through seasons of transition. Rest is not just physical, it is a state of your soul that I want you to experience fully. In a world that constantly demands more from you, I invite you to find true rest in me. This rest is not about inactivity, it is about trusting in my strength and surrendering your worries to me. I see how weary you have become from carrying burdens that were never meant to be yours alone. Let me take those burdens and replace them with my peace. When you rest in me, you allow your heart and mind to be refreshed. You create space for my spirit to work within you, renewing your strength and restoring your joy. Resting in me doesn't mean ignoring your responsibilities. It means approaching them with a heart that is secure in my presence and a mind that is anchored in my promises. I want you to know that it's okay to pause, to breathe, and to lean on me. Allow me to renew you as you rest in me. You will see that as you release your worries and embrace my peace, you will be filled with a strength that you didn't realize was possible. Rest is not a sign of weakness. It is a declaration of trust in my care for you. Be still and know that I am God, and let me show you the beauty of a life that is refreshed and sustained by my presence. Waiting is one of the hardest seasons, but it is never without purpose. I know how difficult it can be to remain patient when answers seem delayed and progress feels slow. Yet I want you to trust that waiting is not wasted time. It is sacred time. During the wait, I am doing more than you can see. I am preparing the way for what is to come, shaping your heart and building your faith. Waiting is not a pause in your journey. It is an essential part of it. In the waiting, I am teaching you to rely on me, to trust in my timing, and to see my hand at work in ways that might otherwise go unnoticed. This season is not meant to frustrate you, but to refine you. While you wait, I am aligning circumstances, opening doors, and preparing blessings that exceed your expectations. Your waiting is not a punishment. It is a preparation for something greater than you can imagine. Let me strengthen you as you wait. Instead of focusing on what hasn't happened yet, fix your eyes on me. You will see that as you lean into my presence during this time, your perspective will shift and your heart will be filled with peace. I am with you in the waiting, ensuring that every moment has meaning. Trust that my timing is perfect, and know that your faith in this season is paving the way for the fulfillment of my promises. The past can be a heavy weight, holding you back from fully stepping into the future I have prepared for you. I see the regrets, the pain, and the memories that you carry, and I want you to know that you don't have to carry them any longer. I am the God of redemption, the one who makes all things new. When you release the past to me, you allow me to transform it, to use it for good, and to free you from its grip. Releasing the past doesn't mean forgetting it or pretending it never happened. It means trusting me to heal the wounds, redeem the mistakes, and bring beauty from the ashes. I am with you in this process, gently guiding you as you let go of what no longer serves you. The past is a chapter in your story, but it is not the whole story. I am writing something new, something beautiful, and I want you to step forward with confidence. Let me show you the freedom that comes from releasing the past. You will find that as you surrender it to me, your heart becomes lighter, and your spirit more open to the blessings ahead. I am with you, reminding you that the past does not define you. My love does. Trust in me and experience the peace and freedom that come from letting go and embracing the future I have for you. Letting me lead your life is not about losing control. It is about finding peace in knowing that I am guiding you with love and wisdom. I see the path ahead in its entirety, and I know the best way to lead you through it. When you allow me to take the lead, you free yourself from the stress of trying to figure everything out on your own. I am not just walking with you. I am going before you, clearing the way and preparing every step. Letting me lead requires trust, especially when the path I choose doesn't align with what you had planned. But I want you to remember that my ways are higher than yours, and my thoughts are greater. Every turn, every pause, and every detour is part of the greater purpose I have for your life. I am working in ways you cannot yet see, aligning opportunities and ensuring that you arrive exactly where you need to be. Allow me to lead, and you will experience a peace that replaces anxiety and a confidence that overcomes doubt. You will see that as you follow my lead, even the challenges become opportunities for growth and transformation. I am with you, guiding you with care and ensuring that every step is filled with meaning. Trust me to lead, and you will discover the beauty of a life lived in alignment with my purpose. Gratitude is not just an emotion. It is a practice that transforms your heart and mind. When you choose to focus on the blessings in your life, no matter how small they may seem, you open the door to joy and contentment. Gratitude reminds you of my faithfulness, my provision, and my constant presence. It shifts your perspective from what is lacking to what is abundant, filling your heart with peace and your spirit with hope. Living with gratitude doesn't mean ignoring the challenges you face. It means choosing to see my hand at work even in the midst of them. Each moment of thankfulness is an act of worship, a declaration that you trust in my goodness and believe in my promises. Gratitude is a way of aligning your heart with mine, of recognizing that I am the source of every good thing in your life. Let me fill your heart with gratitude. As you practice it daily, you will find that your joy increases, your burdens become lighter, and your trust in me deepens. I am with you, reminding you that there is always something to be thankful for, even in the hardest seasons. Gratitude is a powerful tool, a source of strength, and a pathway to the abundant life I have promised you. Every promise I have made to you is a reflection of my love and my unwavering faithfulness. My promises are not empty words. They are unchanging truths that you can anchor your life to, even in the stormiest seasons. I know how easy it is to doubt when circumstances seem to contradict my words, but I want you to remember that I am the God who fulfills every promise in the perfect time and way. My promises are not delayed. They are being fulfilled according to a plan that is far greater than what you can see. Trusting my promises requires faith, especially when the answers are not immediate. Yet every moment you choose to believe in what I have spoken, you are aligning your heart with mine and making room for my power to work in your life. My promises are a light in the darkness, a compass when you feel lost, and a source of hope that never fades. No matter how uncertain things may feel, I want you to rest in the knowledge that I am true to my word. Allow me to strengthen your faith as you trust in my promises. You will find that, as you hold on to them, your perspective begins to shift and your heart becomes lighter. I am with you, ensuring that every word I have spoken over your life will come to pass. My promises are your assurance that the best is yet to come, and I want you to live with the confidence that nothing can stop what I have planned for you. My faithfulness is the foundation on which you can build your life. I have never failed you, and I never will. Every moment of doubt, every trial, and every uncertainty is an opportunity for you to see my unwavering faithfulness in action. I know the challenges you face, and I want you to know that I am walking with you through them all. I have been faithful in the past, and I will continue to be faithful in the future. My faithfulness is not based on your performance, but on my love for you. When you trust in my faithfulness, you release the need to carry the weight of worry and fear. You allow me to work in your life without the barriers of doubt holding you back. Trusting me does not mean that you will understand everything immediately, but it does mean that you can rest in the assurance that I am working all things together for your good. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever, and my faithfulness is your guarantee that I will not leave you or forsake you. Let me fill your heart with peace as you trust in my faithfulness. You will see that, as you lean on me, the burdens you carry become lighter and your spirit is renewed. I am with you, ensuring that my promises and plans for your life are fulfilled. My faithfulness is your anchor in every storm and your assurance in every trial. Trust in me and experience the peace that comes from knowing that I am always faithful. Your identity is not defined by your past, your failures, or what others say about you. It is defined by who I say you are. You are my beloved, chosen, and redeemed. I see your worth, your potential, and the beauty I have placed within you. I know how the world tries to distort your sense of identity, but I want you to rest in the truth of who you are in me. My love for you is unchanging, and my plans for you are good. When you embrace your identity in me, you break free from the chains of comparison, insecurity, and fear. You no longer have to strive to prove your worth because I have already declared it. You are fearfully and wonderfully made, crafted with intention and purpose. There is no flaw in my design of you, and nothing can separate you from my love. You are not defined by your mistakes. You are defined by my grace. Let me remind you of who you are in me. As you embrace this truth, you will find freedom from the expectations and opinions that have weighed you down. I am with you, guiding you to live boldly and confidently as the person I created you to be. Your identity in me is secure, and I want you to walk each day knowing that you are deeply loved and fully accepted. When you trust in my guidance, you open your heart to experience a joy that goes beyond understanding. I know the paths you should take, the decisions you must make, and the challenges that lie ahead. My guidance is not a mystery. It is clear, loving, and always for your good. I want you to rest in the knowledge that I am leading you, even when the way seems uncertain. My guidance is not just about giving you direction. It's about walking with you every step of the way. Trusting my guidance means surrendering the need to have all the answers. It means choosing to believe that I see the bigger picture and that I am orchestrating everything for your benefit. You don't need to fear making the wrong choice because I am with you, ready to redirect your steps if necessary. My guidance is your assurance that you are not alone, even in the most difficult decisions. Allow me to fill your heart with joy as you trust in my guidance. You will find that, as you lean on me, the uncertainties of life begin to lose their power over you. I am with you, ensuring that every decision you make is part of my perfect plan. Trust in my guidance, and you will discover the peace and joy that come from knowing you are walking in alignment with my will. Walking in my purpose for your life is not always easy, but it is always worth it. I have designed you with a unique calling, a specific role that only you can fulfill. Every challenge you face, every lesson you learn, and every step you take is part of my greater plan. My purpose for you is not a burden, it is a gift, an opportunity to live with meaning, direction, and impact. When you walk in my purpose, you are living in alignment with who I created you to be. The strength to walk in my purpose doesn't come from your own abilities. It comes from me. I am equipping you, empowering you, and walking with you every step of the way. My purpose is not about perfection. It is about progress and faithfulness. Even when you feel inadequate or uncertain, trust that I am working through you. I see your efforts, and I am using them to bring about something beautiful. Let me strengthen you as you walk in my purpose. You will see that, as you trust in me, you are capable of far more than you ever imagined. I am with you, ensuring that every step you take leads you closer to the life I have prepared for you. My purpose for you is good, and I want you to experience the fulfillment and joy that come from living it out each day. My word is alive, powerful, and eternal. It is not just a collection of stories or teachings. It is the truth that speaks directly to your heart and transforms your life. When you immerse yourself in my word, you are allowing me to renew your mind, strengthen your spirit, and guide your steps. My word is a lamp to your feet and a light to your path, offering clarity in confusion and hope in uncertainty. It is through my word that you can understand my promises and the depth of my love for you. Engaging with my word daily is not about ritual, but about relationship. Each verse you read, meditate on, or speak aloud is a seed planted in your soul, growing into wisdom, peace, and strength. My word equips you for every challenge, reminding you of my faithfulness and my plan for your life. Even when you don't understand everything at once, trust that my Spirit is at work, revealing truths to you in the perfect time. Allow me to renew you through my word. You will see that as you prioritize time with me in Scripture, your perspective shifts, your burdens lighten, and your faith deepens. I am with you, speaking to you through my word, reminding you that you are never alone and that I am always faithful. Let my word be your foundation, and watch as it transforms every area of your life. Fear can be a powerful force, but it is not greater than my power within you. I see the fears that grip your heart, the anxieties that keep you awake at night, and the doubts that try to hold you back. But I want you to know that I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and self-discipline. You don't have to face your fears alone. I am with you, strengthening you and guiding you through every step of the way. Facing your fears doesn't mean you won't feel afraid. It means choosing to trust in me despite the fear. Each time you confront what intimidates you, you are declaring that my love is greater and my promises are true. I am your refuge and your fortress, your ever-present help in times of trouble. No matter how overwhelming your fears may seem, remember that I am greater, and I have already overcome the world. Let me give you the strength to face your fears. As you lean on me, you will find courage rising within you, and you will discover that fear begins to lose its hold. I am with you, ensuring that every step you take is filled with purpose and progress. Trust in my power, and you will see that what once seemed impossible becomes a testimony of my faithfulness and your growth. Your worries are not too small for me to care about, nor are they too big for me to handle. I see every concern that weighs on your heart, and I want you to know that you don't have to carry them alone. I invite you to cast your cares on me, to release your burdens, and trust that I will sustain you. My peace is not something you have to strive for. It is my gift to you when you choose to trust me with everything that troubles you. Casting your cares on me doesn't mean ignoring your responsibilities. It means entrusting the outcomes to me. I am working in every detail of your life, even the ones that seem insignificant or overwhelming. When you release your worries to me, you make room for my peace to fill your heart and my strength to sustain you. I am not distant or uninvolved. I am actively working on your behalf. Let me carry your burdens and replace them with my peace. You will find that as you surrender your worries to me, your heart becomes lighter and your mind clearer. I am with you, providing solutions, comfort, and direction. Trust that I am in control and allow my peace to guard your heart and mind as you rest in my love. You were created uniquely, with a purpose and gifts that no one else has. I see how comparison can steal your joy and make you question your worth. But I want you to know that you are not meant to live in the shadow of others. Your value does not come from how you measure up to someone else. It comes from who you are in me. When you live without comparison, you are free to embrace the fullness of who I created you to be. Comparison often leads to feelings of inadequacy or pride, neither of which reflect my heart for you. I designed you intentionally, with strengths, talents, and opportunities that are perfectly suited to the plan I have for your life. You don't need to look to others to validate your worth because my love for you is constant and unchanging. When you stop comparing, you allow my spirit to work in you without distraction. Let me free you from the burden of comparison. As you focus on me and the unique purpose I have for you, you will find joy, confidence, and peace. I am with you, reminding you that your journey is your own and that it is beautiful in its own way. Trust that I have equipped you for everything you need and live boldly, knowing that you are wonderfully made. I see you as you truly are, loved, valued, and cherished. You are my masterpiece, created with intention and filled with purpose. I know that sometimes you struggle to see yourself this way, but I want you to know that my view of you never changes. You are not defined by your past mistakes, your insecurities, or your failures. You are defined by my love and the incredible potential I have placed within you. When you begin to see yourself through my eyes, you will experience a joy that transforms the way you live. You will no longer feel the need to prove your worth or seek approval from others, because you will know that you are fully accepted in me. My love for you is not based on what you do, but on who you are, my beloved child. This truth is the foundation of your identity and the source of your confidence. Let me show you how I see you. As you embrace this perspective, you will find freedom from self-doubt and a renewed sense of purpose. I am with you, constantly reminding you of your worth and calling you to live boldly in the truth of who you are. See yourself through my eyes, and let this joy fill your heart and guide your steps every day. I am your shield, your refuge, and your protector. No matter what challenges or threats you face, I want you to know that I am with you, guarding your heart and guiding your steps. My protection is not limited by circumstances or boundaries. It is constant and all-encompassing. I see the dangers you cannot, and I go before you, ensuring that no harm will come to you outside of my will. My protection is your assurance that you are never alone. Trusting in my protection doesn't mean that life will always be free of trials, but it does mean that you can walk through them with confidence, knowing that I am in control. Every battle you face is one that I have already seen, and I am equipping you to overcome. My hand is on your life, and nothing can separate you from my love. When fear tries to creep in, remember that I am greater than anything that comes against you. Allow my peace to fill your heart as you trust in my protection. You will find that as you lean on me, your fears diminish and your strength grows. I am with you, watching over you, and ensuring that you are always safe in my care. My protection is a reflection of my love for you, and I want you to live boldly, knowing that I am your fortress and your defender. You are called to something greater than yourself, a purpose that I have uniquely designed for your life. I see the potential within you, the gifts I have placed in your hands, and the desires I have stirred in your heart. Embracing your calling is not about perfection or knowing every step in advance. It is about trusting that I am with you and that I have equipped you for what lies ahead. Your calling is not a burden. It is an invitation to partner with me in something extraordinary. Embracing your calling requires courage because it often means stepping into the unknown. But I want you to remember that I am guiding you, providing for you, and strengthening you in every step. Your calling is not something you have to figure out alone. I am revealing it to you day by day as you walk with me. Each act of faith, no matter how small, brings you closer to the fulfillment of the purpose I have placed on your life. Let me empower you as you embrace your calling. You will see that as you step out in faith, opportunities will open, your confidence will grow, and my power will be evident in your life. I am with you, ensuring that your calling leads to a life of meaning, joy, and impact. Trust in me, and allow me to guide you into the fullness of all I have prepared for you. Surrendering control is not about losing power, it is about gaining freedom. I see how hard you try to manage every detail, to ensure everything goes as planned, and to avoid disappointment. But I want you to know that true peace comes when you release your need for control and place your trust in me. I am the one who holds all things together, and I have a perfect plan for your life. When you surrender to me, you are allowing my power to work in ways that exceed your imagination. Control can be a heavy burden, one that you were never meant to carry alone. When you let go, you make room for my spirit to move, for my wisdom to guide, and for my peace to fill your heart. Surrendering control doesn't mean you stop caring or working toward your goals. It means you trust me with the results. I am orchestrating every detail, even the ones you cannot see. Allow me to show you the freedom that comes from surrendering control. You will find that as you release your grip, your stress diminishes and your joy increases. I am with you, reminding you that you are never alone and that my plans for you are good. Trust me with every detail of your life and experience the peace and freedom that only I can provide. Living with purpose transforms the way you see your life and the choices you make. I have created you with intention, designed you for a specific role, and equipped you with everything you need to fulfill it. Your purpose is not something you have to chase after. It is something you discover as you walk with me. When you align your life with the purpose I have for you, you will find joy, fulfillment, and a sense of direction that no circumstance can take away. Living with purpose doesn't mean life will always be easy, but it does mean that every step has meaning. I am guiding you, shaping you, and using even the challenges you face to bring about something beautiful. Your purpose is not just about what you do, it is about who you are becoming in me. Each moment of obedience, each act of faith, and each decision to trust me is a step closer to the abundant life I have planned for you. Let me fill your heart with joy as you live with purpose. You will see that as you trust in me and follow my lead, you will experience a deep sense of satisfaction and peace. I am with you, ensuring that every part of your journey is meaningful. Your purpose is a gift, and I want you to live each day knowing that your life matters and that you are making a difference in my kingdom. My grace is not just a one-time gift. It is a daily source of renewal, strength, and hope. I see the moments when you feel weary, when you fall short, and when you wonder if you are enough. My grace meets you exactly where you are and reminds you that you don't have to earn my love or prove your worth. My grace is sufficient for you, and it is made perfect in your weakness. It is a constant reminder that I am with you, sustaining you and empowering you. Trusting my grace means accepting that your imperfections do not disqualify you from my love. It means leaning on me when you feel inadequate and allowing me to work through you despite your limitations. My grace is not just about forgiveness, it is about transformation. It gives you the strength to overcome, the courage to try again, and the peace to rest in my care. Allow me to renew you through my grace. You will find that as you trust in me, your burdens become lighter, your spirit is refreshed, and your confidence in my love grows stronger. I am with you, reminding you that you are enough because I am enough. My grace is my gift to you, and I want you to experience its power in every area of your life. Every promise I have made is steadfast and unshakable, rooted in my faithfulness and love for you. I know the storms you face, the doubts that arise, and the fears that creep in. But I want you to remember that my promises are a solid foundation you can rely on. When everything else feels uncertain, my promises remain. They are not just words, they are truths that will never fail. A covenant I have made with you to provide, protect, and guide you through every season of life. Standing on my promises means choosing to believe in them, even when your circumstances seem to say otherwise. It's trusting that what I have spoken over your life will come to pass in my perfect time. Each moment you choose to stand firm in my promises, you are declaring your faith in me and allowing my power to work through you. My promises are your assurance that I am in control and that nothing is impossible for me. Let me strengthen you as you stand on my promises. You will see that as you hold fast to my word, your faith deepens, your hope grows, and your perspective shifts. I am with you, ensuring that every promise I have made will be fulfilled. Trust in me, and experience the unshakable confidence and peace that come from knowing that my promises are sure and everlasting. Life can feel overwhelming when you try to carry the weight of tomorrow's concerns. But I want you to know that I am with you today, providing everything you need for this moment. My mercies are new every morning, and my grace is sufficient for every challenge you face. I did not create you to live in constant worry about the future. I created you to trust me one step at a time. When you focus on today and lean on me, you will find a peace that lifts the burdens of tomorrow. Living one day at a time doesn't mean ignoring your responsibilities or future plans. It means trusting that I am already there, preparing the way for you. I see the full picture, the end from the beginning, and I am working in every detail. When you rest in my presence and embrace the gift of today, you allow me to fill your heart with peace and your spirit with strength. You don't need to know every answer. You just need to trust that I do. Let me guide you as you live one day at a time. You will see that, as you focus on what I am doing here and now, your worries about the future begin to fade. I am with you, providing exactly what you need for each moment. Trust me to handle tomorrow and experience the peace and freedom that come from fully living in today. No matter where you are or what you face, I want you to know that you are never alone. My presence surrounds you, my spirit dwells within you, and my love holds you close. I see the moments when you feel isolated, forgotten, or overwhelmed, and I want to remind you that I am with you always. My promise is to never leave you or forsake you, and nothing can separate you from my love. You are held, cherished, and seen. Knowing you are never alone is a source of deep joy and comfort. It means that in every trial, I am your strength. In every question, I am your guide. And in every sorrow, I am your comforter. My presence is constant, whether you feel it or not, and I am actively working in your life. You don't have to face anything by yourself because I am with you, equipping you and carrying you through. Allow my presence to fill your heart with joy. You will find that as you lean on me and trust in my companionship, your burdens feel lighter and your spirit more at peace. I am with you, reminding you daily that you are deeply loved and never alone. Walk confidently in this truth, and let the joy of my presence carry you through every season. Obstacles are not meant to stop you. They are opportunities for growth, resilience, and faith. I see the challenges you face and the moments when you feel like giving up, but I want you to know that I am with you, equipping you to overcome. Every obstacle is a chance for you to rely on my strength and to see my power at work in your life. You are stronger than you realize because I am your source of strength. Overcoming obstacles doesn't mean the path will always be easy, but it does mean that you will never walk it alone. I am your guide, your helper, and your defender. Each challenge you face is refining you, building your character, and preparing you for the greater things I have in store. The obstacles you conquer become testimonies of my faithfulness and your courage. Let me strengthen you as you overcome. You will see that as you trust in me and take each step in faith, the barriers that once seemed insurmountable begin to crumble. I am with you, ensuring that every obstacle is turned into an opportunity for victory. Trust me and experience the confidence and joy that come from knowing you are more than a conqueror through my love. Guilt can weigh heavily on your heart, keeping you from experiencing the fullness of my love and grace. I see the ways you hold on to past mistakes, replaying them in your mind, and wondering if you are truly forgiven. But I want you to know that my forgiveness is complete, and my grace is greater than any sin. When you come to me, I cleanse you, restore you, and free you from the weight of guilt. You are not meant to carry this burden any longer. Breaking free of guilt doesn't mean ignoring your mistakes. It means trusting in my sacrifice and the power of my redemption. I have already paid the price for your sins, and there is no condemnation for those who are in me. When you let go of guilt, you allow my spirit to fill you with peace, joy, and a renewed sense of purpose. You are not defined by what you have done, but by who you are in me, redeemed, loved, and chosen. Let me release you from the chains of guilt. You will find that as you embrace my forgiveness, your heart becomes lighter, your mind clearer, and your spirit renewed. I am with you, reminding you daily that you are free because of my love. Walk boldly in this freedom and experience the abundant life I have promised you. My spirit within you is a source of constant renewal, strength, and guidance. I dwell in you not as a distant observer, but as an ever-present helper, comforting you, teaching you, and leading you into all truth. When you feel weary or overwhelmed, turn to my Spirit, for I am always working within you to refresh your soul and strengthen your heart. My presence in you is a promise that you are never alone and that my power is at work in every aspect of your life. The renewal that comes from my Spirit is not just for moments of crisis, it is for every day. I want to breathe new life into you, to restore what feels broken, and to ignite a passion for the purpose I have placed in your heart. My Spirit empowers you to walk in faith, to love boldly, and to live with courage. Even in the moments when you feel inadequate or unsure, I am within you, giving you everything you need to move forward. Let me renew you through my Spirit. As you lean into my presence, you will find that your strength is restored, your perspective is clarified, and your heart is filled with peace. I am with you, working in ways you cannot yet see, ensuring that you are equipped for every challenge and blessing ahead. Trust in my Spirit and experience the constant renewal that comes from living in my presence. Doubt can feel like a shadow over your faith, but it is not greater than my love or my promises. I see the questions that arise in your heart, the uncertainties that weigh on your mind, and the moments when you wonder if you are enough. I want you to know that doubt does not disqualify you from my love or my plans for your life. I am with you in those moments, gently guiding you back to the truth of who I am and who you are in me. Overcoming doubt is not about suppressing your questions, it's about bringing them to me. I am not afraid of your doubts, and I invite you to lay them at my feet. Each time you choose to trust me, despite your uncertainties, your faith grows stronger. I am not asking you for perfect faith, I am asking for a willing heart. Even the smallest seed of faith is enough for me to work wonders in your life. Let me strengthen you as you face your doubts. You will see that as you trust in me, even when answers are unclear, your confidence in my faithfulness will deepen. I am with you, turning your doubts into opportunities for growth and your uncertainties into testimonies of my love. Trust me and experience the peace and strength that come from walking in faith, even in the face of doubt. Your future is not unknown to me. It is firmly held in my hands. I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, to give you hope and a future. I see the moments when you worry about what lies ahead, when the uncertainties of life feel overwhelming, and when you wonder if you are on the right path. I want you to rest in the assurance that I am already in your future, preparing the way and ensuring that every step aligns with my perfect plan. Knowing that I hold your future allows you to live with peace and confidence. You don't need to have every answer or see the full picture, because I am the one who orchestrates every detail. Trust that I am working all things together for your good, even when the path seems unclear. My timing is perfect, and my plans for you are good. Your future is not something to fear. It is a gift I am unfolding day by day. Allow me to fill your heart with peace as you trust in me. You will see that as you surrender your worries about the future, you will experience a freedom and joy that transcend your circumstances. I am with you, guiding you step by step, and ensuring that your future is secure in my hands. Trust in my plans, and let my peace guard your heart and mind. I have set you free, not just from sin, but from fear, guilt, and anything that seeks to hold you back from living the life I have called you to. This freedom is not temporary or fragile. It is a gift secured by my love and grace. Walking in freedom means embracing the truth that you are fully forgiven, deeply loved, and called to live boldly. You are no longer a captive to your past or to the opinions of others. You are free to be who I created you to be. Walking in freedom is not about perfection. It is about trusting in my grace and stepping into the purpose I have for you. Each day, as you choose to live in the truth of my love, you are breaking free from the chains of fear and doubt. I want you to experience the joy that comes from knowing you are no longer bound by what once held you. My freedom is your inheritance, and I want you to walk confidently in it. Let me fill your heart with joy as you walk in freedom. You will see that as you trust in me, Your confidence will grow, your burdens will lift, and your spirit will soar. I am with you, ensuring that nothing can separate you from my love. Walk boldly in the freedom I have given you, and experience the abundant life I have prepared for you. Endurance is not just about surviving challenges, it is about thriving in the midst of them. I see the battles you face and the moments when you feel like giving up, but I want you to know that I am with you, providing strength for every step. Faithful endurance is not something you muster on your own. It is a gift I give you as you trust in me. Each moment of perseverance is a declaration of your faith in my promises and my power. Endurance refines your character, deepens your faith, and prepares you for the blessings I have in store. Every trial you endure is shaping you into the person I created you to be. I am using even the difficulties to bring about growth and transformation in your life. You are not enduring alone. I am carrying you, strengthening you, and equipping you to overcome. Let me strengthen you as you endure faithfully. You will see that as you rely on me, your spirit will be renewed, your heart encouraged, and your faith fortified. I am with you, ensuring that every step you take is part of a greater purpose. Trust in me and experience the victory that comes through endurance, knowing that I am always by your side. My love for you is constant, unwavering, and eternal. It is not dependent on what you do or don't do. It is rooted in who I am. I see the times when you feel unworthy, unloved, or forgotten, but I want you to remember that my love for you never fades. It is a wellspring of renewal for your heart and soul, a source of strength when you feel weak and hope when you feel discouraged. My love has no limits, and it covers every area of your life. When you rest in my unchanging love, you allow me to heal the wounds of the past and restore your sense of worth. My love is not just an idea. It is active and alive, pursuing you daily. Each time you turn to me, you are met with my arms wide open, ready to comfort you, renew you, and remind you of your value. You are precious to me, and nothing can separate you from my love. Let me renew you through my love. As you embrace it, you will find that your heart becomes lighter, your mind clearer, and your spirit refreshed. I am with you, reminding you every day that you are my beloved. My love is your foundation, your strength, and your peace. Trust in my love and allow it to transform every area of your life with hope and joy. I am the God of limitless power, the one who spoke the universe into existence and holds all things together. My power is not distant or abstract. It is active and available in your life. I see the challenges you face and the obstacles that seem insurmountable, but I want you to know that nothing is too hard for me. When you trust in my power, you are not relying on your own strength, but on the infinite resources of heaven. Trusting in my power doesn't mean you won't face difficulties, but it does mean that you will never face them alone. I am with you, equipping you, strengthening you, and guiding you every step of the way. My power is made perfect in your weakness, and it is in those moments when you feel most inadequate that I am working most powerfully in your life. You are never without help, because I am always with you. Allow me to be your strength. As you trust in my power, you will find courage rising within you and hope replacing your fear. I am with you, ensuring that every battle you face is one you will overcome through my strength. My power is your guarantee that nothing is impossible for you when you walk with me. Trust in my power and experience the transformation that only I can bring. You were never meant to carry the burden of perfection. I see the pressure you put on yourself to get everything right, to meet every expectation, and to avoid every mistake. But I want you to know that my love for you is not based on your performance. It is based on who you are, my beloved child. Letting go of perfection doesn't mean settling for less. It means trusting that my grace is sufficient and that my strength is made perfect in your weakness. When you let go of perfection, you make room for my peace to fill your heart and my spirit to guide your steps. I am not asking you to be flawless. I am asking you to trust me with your flaws. Each time you surrender your need for perfection, you are choosing to rest in my care and to allow me to work through you in ways you cannot imagine. My plan for you is not hindered by your imperfections. It is fulfilled by my power. Let me bring peace to your heart as you release the weight of perfection. You will find that as you lean on me, your anxiety will fade, your confidence will grow, and your joy will overflow. I am with you, reminding you that my love is not conditional. Trust in me and experience the freedom and peace that come from letting go of the impossible standard of perfection. Living with an open heart means being willing to receive all that I have for you. It is about trusting me enough to let down your guard, to embrace the blessings I want to give, and to walk in the fullness of my love. I see the times when you've been hurt, when you felt let down, and when you've closed your heart to protect yourself. But I want you to know that living with an open heart is the key to experiencing the abundant life I have planned for you. An open heart is not naive, it is courageous. It means choosing to trust me, even when the world feels uncertain or people have failed you. Each time you open your heart, you are allowing me to fill it with my love, my peace, and my joy. You don't have to be afraid of being vulnerable with me because I am your protector, your healer, and your provider. I will never fail you. Let me show you the joy of living with an open heart. As you trust me, you will find that your relationships grow deeper, your perspective broadens, and your spirit becomes more alive. I am with you, ensuring that your open heart is met with my unending love. Live boldly and freely, knowing that I am always by your side, ready to fill your heart with blessings beyond measure. My timing is perfect, even when it doesn't align with your plans or expectations. I see the full picture, the beginning and the end, and I know exactly when to open doors and when to ask you to wait. I understand the frustration and impatience that can come with waiting, but I want you to know that every moment of delay has a purpose. I am not withholding blessings from you. I am preparing you for them and ensuring that they come at the perfect time. Trusting my timing means believing that I am working behind the scenes, even when you cannot see it. Each moment of waiting is an opportunity for growth, for deepening your faith, and for aligning your heart with mine. I am not late, and I am not slow. I am always on time. My timing ensures that every blessing, every breakthrough, and every opportunity is perfectly suited for the season of life you are in. Let me renew your hope as you trust in my timing. You will see that as you rest in me, your perspective will shift and your heart will be filled with peace. I am with you, ensuring that every detail is aligned for your good. Trust that my timing is not a delay, but a divine design, and allow me to show you the beauty of what I have prepared for you. Adversity is not meant to break you. It is designed to shape you, strengthen you, and bring you closer to me. I see the challenges you face, the moments when the weight of life feels unbearable, and the times when you wonder if you can endure. But I want you to know that my strength is made perfect in your weakness. When you face adversity, you are not alone. I am with you, empowering you to stand firm and equipping you to rise above every trial. Overcoming adversity is not about pretending the pain doesn't exist. It's about trusting me to carry you through it. Every obstacle you encounter is an opportunity for growth, resilience, and deeper faith. I am using these moments to refine your character, to deepen your trust in me, and to prepare you for the greater things I have in store. Adversity may feel overwhelming, but with me, you are more than a conqueror. Let me strengthen you as you face adversity. You will see that as you rely on me, the challenges you encounter become stepping stones to victory. I am with you, guiding you, comforting you, and reminding you that nothing can separate you from my love. Trust in me and experience the strength and peace that come from knowing that every trial has a purpose and that I am working all things together for your good. My plan for your life is not random or uncertain. It is intentional, good, and perfect. I see the moments when you question the path ahead, when doubts creep in, and when the weight of decisions feels too heavy. But I want you to rest in the assurance that I have already mapped out every step. My plan is not about taking control from you. It is about partnering with you to bring my purpose to life in and through you. Trusting in my plan brings a peace that no circumstance can shake. When you trust in my plan, you free yourself from the anxiety of having to figure everything out on your own. My ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts are higher than your thoughts. Even when the path seems unclear or the timing feels delayed, I want you to remember that I am in control, weaving together every detail for your good. You don't need to see the whole picture to trust that I am leading you perfectly. Let me fill your heart with peace as you trust in my plan. You will find that as you lean into my guidance, your burdens will lift and your spirit will be renewed. I am with you, ensuring that every step you take is aligned with the purpose I have for you. Trust in my plan and experience the joy and freedom that come from knowing your life is securely held in my hands. My grace is a wellspring of renewal for your soul, a constant reminder that you are loved and accepted exactly as you are. I see the moments when you feel unworthy, when you struggle to forgive yourself, and when you wonder if you are enough. But my grace is sufficient for you, covering every shortcoming and restoring every broken place. When you rest in my grace, you allow me to heal your heart, renew your spirit, and fill you with the confidence that comes from knowing you are mine. Resting in my grace doesn't mean ignoring your responsibilities or challenges. It means trusting me to carry the weight you were never meant to bear. My grace is not just about forgiveness. It is about empowerment. It gives you the strength to move forward, the courage to try again, and the peace to let go of what you cannot change. Each day is an opportunity to experience the renewing power of my grace. Let me refresh you with my grace. You will see that as you trust in me, your spirit will be renewed, and your perspective will shift. I am with you, reminding you that you are deeply loved and completely forgiven. Rest in my grace, and allow it to transform your life with hope, joy, and peace that surpass all understanding. I am your provider, the one who sees your needs before you even ask. I understand the moments when you feel uncertain, when resources seem scarce, and when you wonder how everything will come together. But I want you to know that my provision is not limited by your circumstances. I am Jehovah Jireh, the God who provides abundantly and perfectly. Trusting in my provision means knowing that I will supply all your needs according to my riches and glory. Trusting my provision doesn't mean that challenges will disappear, but it does mean that you can face them with confidence, knowing that I am with you. I am aligning opportunities, moving hearts, and opening doors in ways that you cannot yet see. Every time you trust in me, you allow my provision to flow into your life in greater measure. I am not withholding from you. I am preparing you to receive my blessings at the perfect time. Let me strengthen your faith in my provision. You will see that as you release your worries and trust in me, your needs will be met in ways that exceed your expectations. I am with you, ensuring that you lack nothing and that every detail of your life is cared for. Trust in my provision and experience the peace and security that come from knowing that I am your source. Walking in my peace is not about avoiding challenges. It is about carrying my presence with you through every situation. My peace is not fragile or temporary. It is eternal, unshakable, and rooted in my love for you. I see the moments when anxiety tries to take hold of your heart, when fear clouds your mind, and when you feel overwhelmed by the pressures of life. But I want you to know that my peace is available to you at all times, a gift that calms your soul and steadies your steps. Walking in my peace means trusting me with every detail of your life. It means choosing to rest in my promises, even when the world around you feels uncertain. My peace guards your heart and mind, protecting you from the storms of worry and fear. You don't have to strive to find it. It is already yours when you lean into me and trust in my care. Let me fill you with my peace as you walk with me. You will find that as you rely on me, your spirit is renewed and your burdens are lifted. I am with you, ensuring that you are never alone and that my peace surrounds you in every moment. Walk in my peace and experience the joy and confidence that come from knowing that I am always by your side. My truth is a light that guides your steps, a foundation that holds you steady, and a source of freedom that sets your heart at ease. In a world filled with uncertainty and shifting standards, my truth remains constant and unchanging. I see the times when doubt creeps into your mind, when confusion clouds your decisions, and when you struggle to discern the right path. But I want you to know that my truth is your anchor, and it will always lead you to peace and clarity. Embracing my truth is not about understanding everything at once. It is about trusting me to reveal what you need to know, step by step. Each time you open your heart to my word and align your thoughts with my promises, you are allowing my truth to transform you. My truth is not a burden. It is a gift that sets you free from fear, worry, and insecurity. It reminds you of who you are in me and the purpose I have for your life. Let me renew your spirit with my truth. As you lean into it, you will find that your doubts begin to fade, your perspective becomes clearer, and your heart is filled with peace. I am with you, guiding you through every challenge and reminding you that my truth is your foundation. Trust in me and experience the freedom and renewal that come from living in my truth. Challenges are not meant to defeat you. They are opportunities for you to see my power at work in your life. I see the moments when you feel overwhelmed, when the road ahead seems impossible, and when you wonder if you have the strength to continue. But I want you to remember that you are never alone. I am with you in every challenge, equipping you, sustaining you, and walking beside you every step of the way. Facing challenges with me means relying on my strength instead of your own. It means trusting that I am working all things together for your good, even when the outcome is unclear. Each challenge you face is a chance for your faith to grow and for my glory to be revealed. You are stronger than you realize, not because of your own abilities, but because my power is within you. Let me strengthen you as you face the challenges ahead. You will see that as you trust in me, obstacles become opportunities, and fear is replaced with confidence. I am with you, ensuring that every trial you endure is part of a greater purpose. Trust in my presence and experience the courage and hope that come from knowing that nothing is impossible with me by your side. Fear has no place in the life I have planned for you. I see the worries that weigh on your heart, the anxieties that keep you awake at night, and the doubts that try to steal your joy. But I want you to know that my perfect love casts out all fear. When you surrender your fears to me, you are choosing to trust in my power, my protection, and my promises. I am greater than anything you face, and I will never leave you or let you down. Surrendering your fears doesn't mean ignoring them. It means placing them in my hands and allowing me to carry what you were never meant to bear. Each time you release a fear to me, you are creating space for my peace to fill your heart and my strength to sustain you. Fear may try to creep back in, but remember that I am with you, fighting for you, and ensuring that no weapon formed against you will prosper. Let me replace your fears with my peace. You will find that as you surrender them to me, your spirit will be renewed, your mind will be at rest, and your heart will be filled with courage. I am with you, reminding you daily that you are safe in my care. Trust in me, and experience the freedom and peace that come from living without fear. I have been faithful to you in every season, and I will continue to be faithful in every moment to come. I see the times when doubt tries to creep into your heart, when the waiting feels too long, and when the challenges feel too great. But I want you to remember that I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. My faithfulness is not dependent on your circumstances. It is a reflection of my unchanging character and my deep love for you. Trusting in my faithfulness means resting in the assurance that I will do what I have promised. It means believing that I am working behind the scenes, even when you cannot see it. Every time you choose to trust me, you are declaring your confidence in my power and my plan. My faithfulness is your foundation, your security, and your hope. Let me fill your heart with joy as you trust in my faithfulness. You will see that as you lean on me, your worries will fade, your strength will grow, and your spirit will be renewed. I am with you, ensuring that every promise I have made will come to pass in my perfect timing. Trust in me and experience the joy and peace that come from knowing that I am always faithful. Every day is an opportunity for a fresh start, a new beginning, and a renewed hope. I see the moments when you feel stuck, when the weight of the past holds you back, and when you wonder if things can ever change. But I want you to know that I am the God of new beginnings. I am always at work, bringing life out of what feels dead, hope out of despair, and joy out of sorrow. My mercies are new every morning, and my grace is sufficient for every moment. Embracing new beginnings means trusting that I am doing a new thing in your life, even when you cannot yet see it. It means releasing the past to me, believing in my promises, and stepping forward in faith. Each new beginning is a reminder that I am not finished with you and that the best is yet to come. I am making all things new, including your heart, your mind, and your circumstances. Let me renew your spirit as you embrace the new beginnings I have for you. You will find that as you trust in me, your burdens will lift, your perspective will shift, and your hope will be restored. I am with you, ensuring that every step you take leads to greater blessings and deeper joy. Trust in me, and allow me to guide you into the new and beautiful things I have prepared for your life. I am your refuge, your shield, and your ever-present help in times of trouble. I see the dangers you face, the moments when fear tries to grip your heart, and the times when you feel vulnerable or unsure. But I want you to know that you are never alone. I am your protector, standing guard over you and ensuring that no harm will come to you outside of my will. My protection is not limited by the circumstances around you. It is rooted in my power and my deep love for you. Trusting in my protection means resting in the assurance that I am in control. It means knowing that no weapon formed against you will prosper and that I am working in every situation to keep you safe. Even in the moments when you feel surrounded by uncertainty, I am there, fighting battles you cannot see and clearing paths you do not yet know exist. You don't need to fear, because I am always watching over you. Let me strengthen you with the confidence of my protection. You will find that as you trust in me, your fears will diminish, your courage will grow, and your heart will be filled with peace. I am with you, ensuring that every step you take is guarded by my love. Trust in my protection and walk boldly, knowing that I am your defender and your shield. I am your guide, your compass, and the one who directs your steps. In the moments when you feel lost or uncertain, I want you to remember that I am with you, ready to show you the way. My guidance is not distant or unclear. It is constant, loving, and perfectly timed. You don't have to navigate life alone or try to figure everything out on your own. I see the full picture, and I am leading you toward the purpose I have designed for you. Embracing my guidance means surrendering your plans and trusting that I know what is best for you. It means listening for my voice, seeking my wisdom, and allowing me to direct your path. Each time you choose to follow me, you are stepping into the fullness of my will and experiencing the peace that comes from knowing you are exactly where you are meant to be. My guidance is a gift, a reminder that you are never alone and that I am always with you. Let me fill your heart with peace as you embrace my guidance. You will find that as you trust in me, your worries will fade and your confidence will grow. I am with you, ensuring that every decision you make aligns with the beautiful plan I have for your life. Trust in my guidance and experience the joy and peace that come from walking hand in hand with me. Gratitude is a doorway to joy, a way of seeing the world through the lens of my blessings and faithfulness. I see the times when life feels heavy, when the burdens of the day seem to outweigh the blessings, and when it's hard to find reasons to rejoice. But I want you to know that gratitude can transform your heart and renew your perspective. When you focus on what I have done for you, you create space for joy, peace, and hope to fill your soul. Living with gratitude doesn't mean ignoring the challenges you face. It means choosing to see my hand at work even in the midst of them. Every moment of thankfulness is an act of faith, a declaration that you trust in my goodness and my provision. Gratitude shifts your perspective from what is lacking to what is abundant, reminding you that I am your provider and that my blessings are new every day. Let me fill your heart with joy as you live with gratitude. You will see that, as you focus on my faithfulness, your burdens will feel lighter, and your spirit will be renewed. I am with you, surrounding you with blessings and inviting you to live with a thankful heart. Gratitude is not just a response, it is a way of life that opens the door to the fullness of my joy. Worry can weigh heavily on your heart, robbing you of peace and clouding your perspective. I see the moments when anxiety tries to take hold, when the uncertainty of the future feels overwhelming, and when you wonder if things will ever get better. But I want you to know that you don't have to carry these worries alone. I'm inviting you to cast all your cares on me because I care for you. Surrendering your worries is not a sign of weakness. It is a step of faith. When you surrender your worries to me, you are choosing to trust in my power, my provision, and my perfect timing. Each time you release a burden, you make room for my peace to fill your heart and my spirit to strengthen your soul. Worry does not add a single moment to your life, but my peace can transform every moment into an opportunity for growth and renewal. Trust that I am working in every detail and that I will never leave you or forsake you. Let me renew you as you surrender your worries to me. You will find that as you rest in my presence, your anxieties will fade, and your heart will be filled with peace. I am with you, ensuring that every concern is met with my love and care. Trust in me, and experience the freedom and renewal that come from letting go and leaning into my grace. Every promise I have made to you is a reflection of my love and faithfulness. I see the moments when doubt tries to creep into your heart, when the waiting feels long, and when the challenges seem too great. But I want you to remember that my promises are unchanging, steadfast, and true. They are not dependent on circumstances or timing. They are anchored in who I am. Trusting my promises means believing that I will do what I have said, even when you cannot yet see the outcome. Trusting my promises is not always easy, but it is always worth it. Each time you choose to stand on my word, you are declaring your faith in me and aligning your heart with my will. My promises are not just words. They are guarantees that I am working all things together for your good. No matter how uncertain life may feel, my promises remain your anchor, your hope, and your assurance that I am always with you. Let me strengthen you as you trust in my promises. You will find that as you lean on me, your faith will grow, your hope will be renewed, and your spirit will be encouraged. I am with you, ensuring that every promise I have made will be fulfilled in my perfect time. Trust in me and experience the joy and peace that come from knowing that my word never fails. My presence is your refuge, your strength, and your source of peace. In the busyness of life, I see how often you feel pulled in every direction, overwhelmed by responsibilities and weighed down by concerns. But I invite you to rest in me, to come to me with your burdens, and to let my peace renew your spirit. You don't need to strive or struggle to feel my presence. I am already with you, ready to comfort and guide you. Resting in my presence is not about escaping reality. It is about finding strength and renewal for your soul. In my presence, you are reminded that you are never alone, that I am working in every detail, and that my love for you never fails. When you take the time to be still with me, you allow my peace to fill your heart, calming your worries and giving you the clarity you need to move forward with confidence. Let me fill you with my peace as you rest in my presence. You will find that as you draw near to me, your perspective shifts, your heart feels lighter, and your spirit is refreshed. I am with you, ensuring that you are cared for, loved, and never alone. Trust in my presence and experience the deep and abiding peace that comes from knowing that I am always by your side. My light is your guide, illuminating the path before you and dispelling the darkness that tries to surround you. I see the moments when confusion clouds your mind, when doubt causes you to hesitate, and when fear whispers that you are alone. But I want you to remember that my light is always with you. showing you the way and giving you the courage to take the next step. Walking in my light means trusting in me to lead you, even when the path ahead feels uncertain. When you walk in my light, you are not walking alone. I am with you, ensuring that every step you take is aligned with my purpose and my plan. My light reveals the truth, clears away distractions, and helps you see the beauty in the journey. Even when the way forward seems unclear, trust that I am guiding you and that my light will never fail. Let me strengthen you as you walk in my light. You will find that as you rely on me, your confidence will grow, your fears will fade, and your steps will feel steady and sure. I am with you, ensuring that you are always walking toward the abundant life I have prepared for you. Trust in my light and experience the peace and strength that come from knowing that I am your guide and your source. My faithfulness is the foundation of your life, a constant reminder that I am with you and that my promises are true. I see the times when doubt tries to steal your joy, when the challenges of life feel overwhelming, and when you wonder if things will ever change. But I want you to know that I have been faithful in the past. I am faithful now, and I will continue to be faithful in every moment to come. My love for you never changes, and my plans for you are good. Experiencing my faithfulness means recognizing how I have carried you, provided for you, and guided you through every season of your life. Each time you reflect on my goodness, you are reminded that I am in control and that I am always working on your behalf. My faithfulness is not just a promise, it is a reality that shapes your present and your future. Let me fill your heart with joy as you experience my faithfulness. You will see that as you trust in me, your hope will be renewed, your fears will diminish, and your spirit will soar. I am with you, ensuring that every promise I have made is fulfilled. Trust in my faithfulness, and let it fill your life with joy, peace, and unwavering confidence. My timing is not always what you expect, but it is always perfect. I see the moments when you feel impatient, when you wonder why things aren't happening faster, and when waiting feels like a heavy burden. But I want you to trust that I am never late, and that every delay has a purpose. My timing ensures that you are prepared for the blessings I have planned, and that everything aligns perfectly with my will. Trusting my timing means surrendering your plans to me and believing that I know what is best for you. Each moment of waiting is an opportunity for growth, for refining your faith, and for deepening your trust in me. I am not withholding blessings from you, I am preparing you for them. What feels like a delay to you is often my way of ensuring that the outcome is better than you could imagine. Let me renew your hope as you trust in my timing. You will find that as you lean on me, your patience will grow, your perspective will shift, and your heart will be filled with peace. I am with you, working in every detail and ensuring that my plans for you are fulfilled at the perfect time. Trust in my timing and experience the joy and confidence that come from knowing that I am always on time. You were never meant to carry the weight of life on your own. I see the times when you feel overwhelmed, when the burdens you bear feel too heavy, and when you wonder if you can take another step. But I want you to remember that I am your strength, your refuge, and your ever-present help. When you lean on me, you are not giving up. You are allowing my power to work in your life in ways you cannot achieve on your own. Leaning on me doesn't mean you are weak. It means you are wise. It means recognizing that I am with you, ready to carry what you cannot, and to guide you when the way feels unclear. My strength is sufficient for every challenge you face, and my love for you ensures that you will never walk alone. Each time you lean on me, you are choosing to trust that I am able and willing to sustain you. Let me strengthen you as you lean on me. You will see that as you rely on my power, your burdens will feel lighter, your heart will be encouraged, and your spirit will be renewed. I am with you, ensuring that every step you take is filled with purpose and hope. Trust in me, and experience the peace and strength that come from knowing that I am always by your side. Worship is not just a song or a moment, it is a posture of your heart that draws you closer to me. When you worship, You are aligning your spirit with mine, opening yourself to my presence, and allowing my love to renew and refresh your soul. I see the times when life feels heavy, when challenges weigh you down, and when hope feels distant. In those moments, worship becomes your gateway to renewal, a way to shift your focus from the storm to the one who calms it. A heart of worship is not dependent on your circumstances. It flows from knowing who I am and trusting in my unchanging character. Worship reminds you of my faithfulness, my power, and my love for you. Each moment you spend in worship is an opportunity for me to fill you with peace, to restore your joy, and to renew your strength. Worship is not just about what you give to me. It is about what I pour into you. Let me renew your spirit as you come to me in worship. You will see that as you lift your heart in gratitude and praise, your burdens will lighten, your perspective will shift, and your hope will be restored. I am with you, ready to meet you in every song, every prayer, and every moment of surrender. Trust in me, and let worship be the place where your spirit is refreshed and your heart renewed. Perseverance is not about never facing difficulties. It is about continuing to trust me in the midst of them. I see the moments when you feel like giving up, when the road ahead seems too long, and when the challenges feel insurmountable. But I want you to remember that I am with you, equipping you to endure and strengthening you to press on. Every step you take in faith is a declaration that you believe in my power and my promises. Persevering in faith doesn't mean ignoring your struggles. It means leaning on me through them. Each trial you face is an opportunity for your faith to grow deeper and for my power to be revealed in your life. I am not asking you to walk this journey alone. I am with you, carrying you when you feel weak and guiding you when you feel lost. Your perseverance is not in vain. It is a testimony of my faithfulness and your trust in me. Let me strengthen you as you persevere. You will find that as you rely on me, your endurance will grow, your hope will be renewed, and your spirit will be fortified. I am with you, ensuring that every challenge you face leads to greater growth and purpose. Trust in me, and experience the peace and strength that come from persevering in faith, knowing that I am always by your side. I am the God who redeems, the one who brings beauty out of ashes and hope out of despair. I see the broken places in your life, the moments of regret, and the situations that feel beyond repair. But I want you to know that nothing is too broken for me to restore. My plan for redemption is already at work, taking what the enemy meant for harm and turning it into something good. Trusting in my plan means believing that I can use even the hardest parts of your story for my glory and your good. Redemption is not instant. It is a process of healing, restoration, and renewal. Each time you surrender your pain to me, you are allowing my spirit to work in ways you cannot yet see. My plan for redemption is not just about fixing what is broken. It is about transforming it into something new and beautiful. I am the one who makes all things new, and I am working in every detail of your life. Let me fill your heart with peace as you trust in my plan for redemption. You will find that as you lean on me, your pain begins to heal, your hope is renewed, and your spirit is restored. I am with you, ensuring that nothing in your life is wasted, and that every part of your story is woven into my perfect plan. Trust in me, and experience the peace and joy that come from knowing that I am the God who redeems. My promises are not just words. They are truths you can anchor your life to. I see the moments when waiting feels hard, when doubt tries to creep in, and when you wonder if my promises will ever come to pass. But I want you to know that every promise I have made is already in motion, unfolding in my perfect time. Anticipating my promises means living with hope, confidence, and joy, knowing that I am always faithful. The joy of anticipation is not about ignoring the present. It is about trusting in what is to come. Each time you hold on to my promises, you are declaring your faith in me and your belief that I am working all things together for your good. My promises are your assurance that I have a plan, that I am in control, and that I will never fail you. Even in the waiting, you can find joy in knowing that I am preparing something greater than you can imagine. Let me fill your heart with joy as you anticipate my promises. You will see that as you trust in me, your hope will grow, your faith will deepen, and your spirit will be encouraged. I am with you, ensuring that every promise I have made is fulfilled. Trust in me, and let the joy of anticipation carry you through every season of life with peace and confidence. Walking with me is not just a journey, it is the fulfillment of everything I created you to be. I see the moments when life feels overwhelming, when questions arise, and when you wonder if you are on the right path. But I want you to know that when you walk with me, you are never lost. I am your guide, your protector, and your companion, ensuring that every step you take is filled with purpose, peace, and joy. Walking with me is not about perfection, it is about trust and relationship. As you walk with me, you will find that your burdens become lighter, your perspective shifts, and your heart is filled with peace. I am leading you, not just to a destination, but to a life of abundance and fulfillment. Each step you take with me is a step closer to the person I created you to be and the purpose I have placed on your life. Walking with me is not about the pace, it is about the direction, and I am ensuring that you are always moving forward. Let me fill your life with fulfillment as you walk with me. You will see that as you trust in me, your path becomes clearer, your faith stronger, and your joy more complete. I am with you, guiding you into the fullness of my love and purpose. Trust in me,